Hello viewers. Recap Daily is back with another movie. So let's begin. As the movie stars we are shown a lady. Her name was Sheila. Sheila was doing a job in a bank. Recently, she was divorced. Now she lives with her son. Sheila was always being scolded by her senior. Whether it is her fault or not, she has to bear everything. Now because she was alone to run the house. That's why she has to bear. Because she was alone, so she sees the ad in the newspaper to get married. She sends her picture to a person. Then they plan to meet. After it, Sheila was busy with work. With it, she also sees the ad for the sale of any shop on the TV. That sale was on any garments shop. The shocking thing is that the sale was only on a specific dress. Sheila likes that dress. It was very attractive, so she decides that she will purchase that dress. Then Sheila goes to that shop to purchase that dress. There Sheila meets with the owner of that shop. Her name was Miss Luckmore. She says to Sheila that I can help her with shopping, so that you can do good purchasing. Then she shows the beautiful red dress of her shop to Sheila. Sheila likes that dress at first sight. Sheila goes to try that dress. Miss Luckmore also says to Sheila that if you will go anywhere after wearing this dress, you will remember that day. Hearing it, Sheila agrees to purchase that dress. Then she purchases that dress. Sheila returns home. Then after getting ready and wearing the dress, she says to her son that I am going outside for important work. And if you feel hungry, there is dinner in the fridge you can cook and eat. Saying this, Sheila leaves from there. On the other side, Miss Luckmore was giving Sheila's number, name, and address to someone on call. Luckmore was also doing some black magic. Sheila goes to the restaurant. Going there, she meets with that man to whom she sent her pictures. The nature of that man was rude. He wasn't talking with Sheila properly. Even Sheila tried to call him or talk to him. But he doesn't talk to Sheila. That's why Sheila feels bad and she gets aggressive. Sheila immediately understands that the man is not suitable for her. She rejects that man and moves to her home. After returning home, when Sheila changes that red dress, she sees that there are rashes on her body. But she ignores it. And then to wash that dress, Sheila puts that dress into the washing machine. But here a strange thing happens. That dress was in the machine, so there the weird voices come from the machine. Then that machine breaks. Seeing it, Sheila tries to turn off the machine. But while trying, her hand cuts. Due to it, she lost a lot of blood. In the bank, Sheila was again being scolded. She was said that we don't like your handshaking method with the customer. To insult her, she was given a page. On it, there was written that how to shake hand with someone. Sheila gets hurt from this. She feels her insult. But she can't do anything. She says that I will try to change myself. And you will not get complain next time. Then to change the size of that dress, Sheila goes to that shop. Here she comes to know that this dress was only in one size, not in the multiple sizes. She also comes to know that the model who worn this dress for modeling also died. Hearing it, Sheila feels sad but also shocked. After it, to get married, Sheila goes to meet one more man. But the nature of this man was good compared to the previous one. Because he was a good-hearted man. He treats Sheila very well. He also talks to her. Sheila likes his nature. So she decides that she will marry this man. Sheila's son and his female friend were alone at home. Then that red dress attacks that girl. To relax, that girl was thinking that maybe it's my imagination. Instead of this, she gets scared. Sheila and that man were dancing. They like each other's company. Then they return home. Sheila tells that man about her red dress. She says that this dress seems strange to me. On it, that man says, no, I want to see you in this dress. Wear this dress and show me. Because I know it will suit you. At first, Sheila couldn't do this. But she wears that dress. Then they spend time with each other. After it, Sheila changes that dress. And we see that dress is moving from one place to another. The next morning, that man and Sheila go for a walk. There a dog bites Sheila. Due to it, Sheila gets injured. During this, her red dress also torn. When Sheila and that man were together at home, then Sheila's son comes with her red dress. He gives that dress to his mother, means Sheila. On it, Sheila says that son, this dress is torn. Throw it into the dustbin. On it, her son says that no, mother, this dress is not torn. This is all right. Then Sheila's son shows her that dress. Sheila sees that dress was absolutely all right. That was looking new. Seeing it, she gets shocked. Because that dress was torn from many sides. But now its condition was new. Then to return that dress Sheila goes to that shop. But Luckmore refuses to take that dress. She says that dress is not refundable. That's why sorry I can't take it back. So that's why Shiles has to take that dress back. Then Sheila and that man decide that they will stay together tonight. Sheila goes while telling her son this thing. But on her way that dress comes out of her suitcase. It begins to fly in the air. Then Sheila sees a dummy standing in her way. Sheila suddenly tries to apply the brakes. Due to it, the car loses its balance. And she gets into a very bad accident. Sheila dies due to that accident. The police inform her son about the death of Sheila. After some time of this incident, we see that the same dress comes in a shop for sale. There a mechanic purchases that dress for his fiancée. After it, that mechanic goes to a party. He was innocent. The friend of that mechanic makes him drinks a lot at the party. Then he insisted to wear that red dress. That mechanic wears that dress. They all start teasing him and making him worried. Because of drinks, his condition gets worse. He vomits and gets faint. The next day when that mechanic comes into his senses his fiancée comes to meet him. And here we see the same rashes on that mechanic's body as we see on Sheila's body. They were because of wearing that red dress. Then the mechanic being scolded without any reason from his boss. Same as Sheila. That mechanic goes to a lady's house to repair a machine. There that lady tries to tease that mechanic. But he ignores her. At night, when that mechanic and his fiancée were sleeping that dress starts flying in the air. It seems like that dress is looking at them. The next morning, the fiancée of that mechanic shows him the dress after wearing it. That girl fits in that dress. After it, it was put in the washing machine to wash it. Then that mechanic's fiancée goes to that shop to purchase more dresses. After returning home they see that their washing machine is broken badly. All the clothes were spread. They couldn't understand that what has happened. But that girl hangs that dress to dry. That mechanic starts repairing that machine. Then the next day, that mechanic was terminated from the job. Without any reason. Now because that mechanic had no job but he has to bring his fiancée on a picnic. That's why to take a loan he goes to that bank where Sheila has done her job. Here the seniors of Sheila offer him to work with them. They say that we will give you a job but not a loan. When that mechanic sees that he couldn't get money from here he leaves from there. After returning home that mechanic starts watching TV. He was seeing the advertisement for that show on the TV. His fiancée was in that shop to purchase the clothes. On it, Luckmore says to her that the time of the store is about to off. So that's why you can't do shopping. Then they start taking each other. But then the clerk of the shop arrives there. He starts talking to Luckmore. Then Luckmore says to that mechanic's fiancée that the timing of the shop is enhanced so you can shop. Here the fiancée of that mechanic tells Luckmore about her nightmare. She says that I have seen in my dream that I am the model of this shop. I wore long dresses and my height decreased. Then the workers of this shop buried me. But Luckmore makes fun of her. But in reality, Luckmore knows that what was she talking about. Then during the shopping when his fiancée was changing her dresses, her dress slightly goes outside. And when a customer sees that dress fallen, she hangs that dress there. Then after some time, the dress falls on a heater. Meanwhile, during the billing two ladies fight on the counter. They fight even they start hitting each other. Then the quarrel increase and there the people start stealing the things. During this people were stealing things whatever they hold or pick. And then because of falling on the heater that dress picks fire. The fire spreads that the shop starts burning. Mechanic's fiancée was still stuck in the changing room. The troubling thing is that the handle of her door also breaks. The fire arrives in that changing room. She burns and dies. On the other side, that mechanic dies because of the leakage of some poisonous gas. Because that red dress has disturbed the setting of the machine. Due to it, the poisonous gas starts leaking from that machine. That becomes the reason for that mechanic's death. There the whole shop was on fire. We see Luckmore who is going downstairs with the dummy through the lift. While going she sees the people who had that dress. At first, she sees that model. She had done modeling while wearing that dress and then she died. After it, she sees Sheila. After it, that mechanic, and in the last she sees the fiancé of that mechanic. They all were sewing the dress with the thread of their blood. After seeing them, Luckmore gets happy. Moving forward she sees the empty machines. Means none arrives at that place yet. Victims will come there. It is obvious that the people who will have that dress will come here. Luckmore was waiting desperately for the people who will sit in that empty place. It is obvious that many people left who will come into the trap of this dress. The shop burns and turns into ashes. Then a fireman finds that red dress. That was a new dress. This means this dress will go in other hands and will make that person its victim. With this, the movie ends here. Thank you for watching.